They laughed at him. They rejected him. They called him useless. But he never gave up. This is not just the story of Jack Ma. This is the story of every single person who was told, "You can't." And if you've ever been rejected, ignored, or underestimated, then this story is about you. Jack Ma was not born with money. He was not born with power. He was born in Hangzhou, China, in a small home, with no internet, no luxury, no privilege. But what he did have was a dream. A dream that one day he would prove to the world that rejection doesn't define you, it refines you. As a kid, Jack Ma loved English, but there were no English teachers around him. So what did he do? Every morning he would wake up early, get on his bicycle, and ride for miles to a hotel just to talk to tourists. He didn't ask them for money. He asked them for words. He asked them for wisdom. He wanted to learn. He wanted to grow. That's what winners do. They don't wait for opportunities. They create them. When he applied to college, he failed. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. When he applied for jobs, he was rejected 30 times. KFC came to China and hired 23 people. There were 24 applicants. Guess who was rejected? Jack Ma. Even the police didn't take him. Even Harvard said no, 10 different times. But here's the thing. Every no pushed him closer to his yes. Every rejection added fuel to his fire, because Jack Ma understood something most people never do. Failure is not the end. It's part of the process. Most people stop when it gets hard. Most people quit when life gets unfair. But not him. He said, "If you don't give up, you still have a chance." Giving up is the greatest failure. So he kept going. He started teaching English. He earned almost nothing, but he was learning about life, about people, about himself. And one day, life gave him a new vision. When he went to the United States, he saw something that changed everything: the internet. He searched the word China. And guess what? There was nothing, not a single result. That empty search made him think, if there's nothing here, maybe I'm the one who should build it. And that's where Alibaba began. 17 friends, one small apartment, no money, no investors, no guarantee of success, only belief. He told them, let's make business easy for everyone. And everyone thought he was crazy. They said, you, a poor teacher, compete with the biggest companies in the world. But he didn't care, because when your dream is big enough, the voices of doubt don't matter anymore. They worked day and night. No sleep, no comfort, no shortcuts. They faced hackers. They faced scams. They faced people laughing at them. But every time someone said, you can't, Jack Ma said, watch me. And he did it. In 1999, Alibaba was born. But it wasn't easy. Years of struggle, years of mistakes, years of people telling him he'd never make it. But Jack Ma had a warrior's mindset. He didn't look at problems and say, why me? He looked at problems and said, try me. That's what separates winners from quitters. Not talent, not luck, not money, just mindset. He believed that if you want to succeed, you have to fight, not with fists, but with faith. He said never complain, never give up, keep your dream alive. Fast forward to 2014, Alibaba went public on the New York Stock Exchange. It became the largest IPO in history, worth $25 billion. The man who couldn't get a job at KFC became one of the richest men on earth. Now tell me, what's your excuse? You say you can't do it because people laugh at you? They laughed at him too. You say you failed too many times? He failed more. You say you don't have money? He started with nothing. The difference between you and him isn't chance, it's choice. Jack Ma chose to keep going. He chose to believe when no one else did. He chose to turn every no into a reason to try harder. And that's exactly what you need to do. Life will reject you. People will doubt you. You will fail again and again. But every failure is a message. Every rejection is redirection. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. So stop saying I can't. Stop saying I'm not lucky. And start saying I'm not done yet. Jack Ma said, "Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse. But the day after tomorrow will be sunshine." And that's how life works. The pain you feel today is the strength you'll use tomorrow. The rejection you face today is the motivation that will drive your success. When people doubt you, let them. When they laugh, smile. When they walk away, wave goodbye. Because one day they'll come back. Not to laugh, but to learn from you. Remember, success isn't about being the smartest. It's about being the most determined. You don't need perfect grades. You don't need rich parents. You just need heart. You just need grind. You just need to get up one more time every time you fall. Jack Ma fell more times than most.